Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Knolltop Farms. My name is Chuck. On tonight's episode, we're going to do a little show and tell. I've got not only a new to me drill press, but I also have some tools that I got for Christmas this year, Christmas of 2016. And with it being 2017, I would also like to wish you all a very happy new year. So, anyways, it's good to see you all. I haven't been doing much video for a while. We'll discuss that some other time. I just want to get right into this and show you guys everything, all my goodies. So, yeah, without further ado, why don't we get into it? I think I'll show you the small stuff first, and then we can get back to the drill press in a moment. You've already seen it, so now I'll show you the other stuff. Okay, here we go. Bit of a crowded table here, but I guess that means I was a good boy this year. I guess we'll start closest to you and work our way back. Carbide tip scribe, rat tail file with a number 2 handle, set of transfer punches, automatic center punch, set of parallels that are supposedly matched. Let's take a look and see how well they are matched. I haven't even done this. Oh, that's the wrong set of calipers. So let's use the new calipers. I'm reaching around the camera here, so it's a little goofy, and I'm trying to look through the screen so I can see what you guys are seeing. Okay, 969.5 by 394. Okay, and let's check this one. 394. And I'm not iron thumbing it on the wheel, I'm just bringing it in right to the edge and seeing what we got. 971, and the other ones were 970, I think. Oh, well, it's springing back. 973. And of course, they're so sensitive they change when you move. 974. What were the other ones? 975.5, 976. So they're pretty close. What's that in millimeters? Maybe that's a no. They're not metric. 2480. What was the other one metric? See if that gives us a metric number. I can do that here. Oh yeah, maybe they are. 10 millimeter. Could very well be metric. 10 millimeter by. Yeah, that number doesn't really seem like... Oh, maybe it is 25. Well, it's not really, though. When you can scrunch it up and get 25 thousandths out of it. I think that's technical difficulties. And then I got a pair of 1, 2, 3 blocks. Let's see how those measure up. Oh, that's really not going to work. Looks like they've got some room for lapping. Wow, those are 20 thousandths too big. Huh, thought I'd check that. See how they are this way. This way is a more precise measurement because of the fact that the sides are lapped. Well, that's still 10 thousandths out. Well, maybe Uncle Stan could help me out. Or Tom. Tom's got a very nice grinder. They're not V-block, Stan, but you know. So that it's all over by about 10 to 20 thousandths. And of course, these are my new digital calipers. Got these from my brother. Yeah, those have a little bit of surface rust on one side, but it shouldn't be that off. anyways, this is the stuff I got for Christmas, and I'll take you over to the big toy that I got for myself. Oh, the reason that I asked my brother for some digital calipers is my set of Helios that I got from Keith Rucker has given out on me. They won't zero out anymore, and I tried to repair them myself, but I don't have the motor skills to do it, and I actually just don't have the knowledge of knowing how to do it. I mean, I can clean them, and I took them apart and put them back together, but just didn't work out. You know, if the needle fell off, or the wheel fell off the rack, and you know, I got it back in there, but I just can't get it to zero out, and I can't, you know, it doesn't repeat. That's the main issue, because I could zero it out with the dial, you know, enough to work for me, but they don't repeat, so that's kind of an issue. And so these are Helios made in Western Germany, back before the fall of the Iron Curtain. And they used to be property of Joe Bollock. Bollocks. I believe Joe was the gentleman who owned a toolbox, a machinist toolbox that Keith Rucker inherited, or, you know, not per se inherited like as in a will, but just took possession of after Joe's use of it was finished. So yeah, I got these in trade along with quite a few other tools to get me started when I traded on a machine with Keith Rucker for my grandfather's old flare pistol from World War I. Anywho, let's move on to the next item up for bid. Okay, well that barely fits in the picture like that, so we're getting a lot of everything else. You can see all of my signs from Uncle Stan up on the back wall, as well as my sticker collection. And there is even a drill and tap chart from Chris over at Little Machine Shop. So yeah, that's my little wall of fame back there. And the rest of them that aren't up in that one space are in my toolbox. I'll flash a picture of that at the end. I think I'm going to make a little photo montage for the end of my shows, or maybe the beginning. I'm not really sure. I guess probably the beginning, so you folks will actually watch them. Anywho, let's get a little closer and take a look at the badging. I guess I can show you a few things from this distance. Light works, which is amazing considering this thing was made in 1977. And I don't know if that sounds like it to you, but it sure sounds quiet to me. And there's no run out in that drill chuck, which is just amazing. At least none perceptible by eye. I haven't put a dial gauge on it, but it's fine with me. So I'm going to bring you in closer, and then we'll be right back. I really don't know what all to show you. I guess I can show you the badge. Oh, that's not the right angle. Pardon me. The lighting in here is just so bright. You can't really see. It's kind of glary. Anyways, I'll just read it to you. Heavy duty drill press, 5-speed. It's kind of got a little sticker residue on here. Made by Chrysler Machine. Model BDP. I guess I don't know what that means. Something drill press, 50/50. It's a half horsepower, and it was. It says it's a division of GRG Corporation, Culver City, California. Made in Taiwan. And in the back, the motor is the one with the badge that shows the date. I'll bring you around for that. I'm going handheld for a second, so bear with me. Basically, I'm showing this to you so I can ask a couple of people a question or two. It's Chrysler half horsepower, single phase, 4-pole you know, 60 hertz, 1725, blah blah blah. So there she is. Nice 14-inch heavy-duty drill press. It's like I said, it all works great. Makes a little noise when you get a full extension, but I don't think that's the bearing. I'll have to take a look at it. It does have some surface rust, but there is no pitting on it. You know, everything works up and down. It rotates to 45 degrees either way. It's got 3.5 inches of travel. And yeah, it's only a 5-speed. I could change that if I wanted to, but I don't really. Doesn't matter to me. That should be enough for now, at least until I discover if it is a problem. So anyways, I'm getting ready to run out of battery here. Or no, actually not battery, excuse me. I'm getting ready to run out of memory. But I think that's it, guys. I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, old and new. I really, guess I gotta get in here. So I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. I can't tell you how much I appreciate those of you that stuck around. And to those of you who just showed up, fear not, there shall be plenty more on the way. 2017 is going to be a whole new year, obviously, and it's going to be a much better year for my film production. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening, and aloha.